So y'all know the whole thing. It was like this internet trend where they were like, okay, let's go and have 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. And essentially, what is that going to look like? I think I may have found one contestant, okay? Because this story was very interesting to me because you had a black guy. He said he was just outside of his property. He was just smoking, you know. Then he seen a coyote come up to him. I know a coyote is different than a gorilla, obviously, but he's seen the coyote come up to him, and he's like, what? And he jumped back up. Coyote's like, I want you, you know. So he goes. The coyote, I believe, put his left hand in its mouth and bit down, but he said, I killed it. He said I had to end it. He said it was it or me, and I ain't trying to go. Okay. So I thought it was very interesting, very brave, because I'm like, you that dude. Okay. But let's go ahead and take a look at this story. And I think I have one person's reaction to it.
Hey, I'm looking this way though.
For the first time since coming home from the hospital, James Pulliam showing us where it all went down.
By the time I turn right here, he probably right here. Coming this way. So I'm like, oh, Lord.
He says he was standing in his usual smoke break spot when something felt off.
I felt something watching me the whole time anyway. It was like, I just felt like he was hunting me or something.
Moments later, out of the woods came a coyote.
And I kicked him when he jumped the first time. I'm like, oh. When I got right here, I tried to kick him again. I fell and crawled all the way back here. I picked up rocks, throwing it at him.
When James hit the ground, the coyote closed in.
He jumped on me and I caught him in the air. And he was like he was trying to bite. So when I threw him down, and I'm trying to slide out the way, but it wasn't no way. He just kept coming.
He tried yelling, but it didn't work. That's when he knew this was turning into a fight for his life.
Then I had to rip my left hand out of his mouth. And then when I got my left hand out, I just choked him, just all the way till the police got there.
He wanted to make sure the coyote was dead so it couldn't attack anyone else in his neighborhood.
I was hoping ain't no more out there, you know, because, you know, ain't no telling when, or if it happened again, you know, there might not be nobody around to help.
James went to the hospital for the injuries on his left hand. He's doing all right, but he needs to go back for more antibiotics.
Oh, they took x-rays and then gave me the rabies shots. That hurt worse than the attack.
Now back home, the legend already spreading.
Yeah, people ain't gonna believe it though. They're gonna think I'm lying.
A neighborhood hero no coyote will want to mess with.
I mean, I was afraid, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, it's either me or him, you know.
He's supposed to skint his ass, come back wearing this motherfucking fur. Like your boy did in 300. They left him out there, he come back wearing that shit, show them motherfucker had a bitch, he had a nigga head laying on top of heels, he was wearing them. Show him he the one. He the one, I'm the chosen one. Shit. I'm talking about that man up in Roxborough. That damn, he said he come out the apartments, Roxborough, North Carolina. Said he come out the apartments to get a smoke and shit. Older cone like me and shit. He said he see that bitch pop out the woods, start coming at him. Like anybody do. Got some rocks, you know, shit by you throwing it, gone, they're gone. He said that motherfucker run and get a hold of him and shit come attack him. He said, shit. He wrestle that motherfucker, he get his hands on him, he get him down. He said he get that motherfucker down and get his knee on his neck. Said he able to get his hands around that motherfucker neck. Said he started choking that motherfucker out. Said he had to scramble with that motherfucker. Dude said, how long did you hold him? He said, shit, I had to hold that motherfucker about 20 minutes. Shit, that motherfucker, boy, and you know, he done had to take a lot of rabies shots. You know, you gotta take them rabies shots and shit like that. I hope like hell, you know, that animal didn't have no rabies, cause that man have to go through something on some real shit. But that motherfucker fighting for his life. That motherfucker scrapping his ass. Hey, tell him, baby, you the one. Everybody ain't fought no animal, boy. Hashtag real spit. And live to talk about it.